Yeah, perspective. It ain't no such thing as whack or whack music, because any music, somebody likes it. It's something for everybody. Which people make records today, and a lot of people talk junk about it. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's so many people that do like it. So many people that do like it. Which goes to show you that it's something for everybody. It's something for everybody. It's no one universal formula that's going to work for the world. Different formulas work for different people. Different things work for different people. Now, when you get a record that everybody seems to like, that's what you call a hit record. That's a hit. Something that everybody likes. But the majority of an artist's career, he or she they aren't making records for everybody. They're making records for a specific fan base who likes to hear them make a certain type of record. You know what I'm saying? Like pop records. Katy Perry. Her fan base likes her for the records that she makes. Now, she is capable of making a record that everybody likes. But as a majority or as a whole, she makes specific kinds of records, a certain type of record. Because she figured out, hey, people like when I do this kind of record. So it's all about perspective. Do you like this kind of shit? It's available to you if you do like it. But if you don't like it, it's alternatives. Me personally, I like my music and I like old music. I do hear things that I like, present day. But I like the old music, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I like those records. Simply because the computers hadn't taken over yet. And this is a matter of perspective too. Some people don't care about that shit. I do. I do care about it. When the computers took over, it simplified it. It simplified the music making, which was supposed to be tools for, musicians and producers. We're going to simplify the beat making process for you guys. Instead of you guys buying drum machines and having to find sounds, sample sounds, buy drum sounds, a producer was always on the search for sounds. But the computer came and was like, here goes an ocean of fucking sounds, of endless sounds. He goes for real sounds. He goes Dr. Dre sounds. And it was like, it wasn't even, a lot of the sounds weren't even clean sounds. They'll sample a snare on top of all the instruments. It wasn't when the sounds were soloed, which is crazy. So the internet came and changed the game. Just like COVID came and changed the game, the internet came and changed the game. It made it simple for anybody to come and start making music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's an abundance of people making music, because it's so easy to do. And what sells right now is the 1-2 formula. Simplicity is what's selling right now. So it's all about perspective. If I was born, maybe, in 2005 or something like that, or 2000, maybe I would feel different about what I like. And maybe I would have came up, making my music on the computer. But I didn't. So I feel like in the computer age, somebody needs to come with that old school sound, because you can't lose the basis of this shit. You don't want it to be all one way. You don't want it to be all computer. And when it was all, analog and shit like that, DAC machine and, keyboards and drum machines, that was good. That was good. That was the golden age of it. That was the golden age, because it weeded out bullshit. You had to spend some money on some equipment, and by you having to spend money on equipment, you weren't gonna spend your money in bullshit. If you spent your money on some shit, it's because you was for real. But because it's so easy right now to do things, a lot of people that ain't for real can jump on that mic and do something. Matter of fact, it don't need everybody jumping on the mic. You got grandmas making songs and stuff. So, the computers came and changed the dynamics of how we make music and how it's done. It kind of like gave everybody a shot, because secretly everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to be an entertainer. They want to be in the business, and they feel like they got what it takes. And who could tell somebody not to try something? You would be a fool. I didn't try a million things, so I would never tell nobody not to try music, even if it's not their true desire, their heart's desire. If they just want to try it, go ahead. Go ahead. But a true artist still, in the midst of all of what's going on, is still gonna find a way to be found, and is still gonna find a way to make exceptional art. Dare to be different. I dare to be different. I don't want to be the same. I never was the same. I never followed trends or anything my whole life. Never. I never cared what people thought. I still don't care what people think. And I feel like that's my advantage. Going left when everybody goes right. I feel like that is my true advantage, because I'm always looking at what everybody is not paying attention to. I'm paying attention to what y'all paying attention to, because that's the news of the day, and that's the order of the day. But I also turn my head and look the other way and see what y'all not looking at. Coattail pulling music. That's what this is. You dealing with a real coattail puller right here. I'm gonna pull your coattail, Jack. But yeah. And even that is all about perspective. Maybe you don't want to hear that kind of stuff, which is okay. That's fine. If this not for you, I understand that. And I don't think I'm the best artist in the world. I do think I'm a great artist, one of the greatest artists, only because of my perspective and how I do things. I'm not the greatest producer, I'm not the engineer, rapper, writer, but I can be the most creative. I feel like I'm one of the most creative and one of the most riskiest artists. I will take a risk. Before I wouldn't take a risk, but right now I take a risk. I'm all out the window with the shit. But still, like I said, it's all about perspective. I may not like some of the records I make, but somebody might like it, And even as an artist, you can't do everything you like, because it's not all about what you like. You have to listen to your audience and what they like. I did a project, and I had a beat CD. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the saga of Swipe Jones, and I let people hear beats. What you think about this beat? You like this beat? Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. You like this beat? Yeah. I was letting the people dictate the records instead of me trying to force feed them a record. You have to be out of the box when you do this music. It's no one way to do anything. Just because you can have a vision for something, you have to talk to people. That's what I learned. You have to talk to these people. And that's how I know it's a preference. It's a preference thing. It's no music is whack. It's all a preference thing. That's how I know, because I talked to people and I dealt with people and I asked them about my music. I asked about other people's music. Why do you like that? They just like it because they do. You know what I'm saying? A nigga could just be making music good, and he could be he could be 100% in his lane when he making his music, and somebody could hear that when they listen to his music and like it. Just because you don't like it doesn't make it whack. It doesn't mean that the world shouldn't listen to it. You should just strive to be 100% in your lane so people can hear it when they hear yours, and just hope that a lot of people gravitate to you. That's what I do. I just hope that the world gravitates to what I do. I am putting the work in. This ain't no bullshit the way I'm just, you know what I'm saying, not trying to put no work in. No. I'm diligently working behind the scenes and in front of the scenes too. You know what I'm saying? Just constantly working. Not asking for shit. Just constantly working. You know what I'm saying? But having goals in mind and making sure that I accomplish the goals that I set for myself. But not feeling any kind of way about the reaction. Be it good or bad. Be it good or bad. Having the tough skin to keep going. Having the fight and the drive. I'm not going to give up regardless of what you say. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to deter me from where I'm going. You may not understand where I'm coming from today, but tomorrow may be a whole different day for you. You may be different. You may be open to these ideas. Even with myself, you know, I thought beats were whack. And I go back 2 or 3 years later and listen to the beat and hear a way that I could come with it on the beat. Maybe I could mute a couple instruments here and there, but the basis of the shit was good. I just went off track here or there, you know. So nothing is never whack. You know, you can always rework something, or a final product may just be whack to you, but somebody else may love that shit. It's all about perspective, you know. And you have to look at it. You may not like this generation's music now, but maybe they need this to do whatever they need to do in their life, you know. Music is the soundtrack to our lives, and we needed the music that we grew up on to, you know, grow up in life. We needed some kind of music, and the music we got, I guess we appreciate it and we cling to it. And even the music that we grew up in love, the generation before ours was saying how that music was trash and garbage and whack and how it ain't this and how it ain't that. But now it's revered. So you just never know. You just never know. You just never know. You just never know. You know? And the only advice I would give any artist is put some staying power in your music. The staying power is substance. If it ain't about shit, then it ain't nobody gonna come back fucking 10 years from now and listen to it. Some of these one-hit wonders was good records, but a lot of these one-hit wonders were just dumb-ass records, and you're never gonna go listen to them again. Oh shit, nigga. I'm driving my car like I'm in a fucking tractor trailer. I be tripping. I be fucking tripping. But yeah, man, it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective and what you like. But, you know, don't piss on another man's parade, you know. Just because it ain't starring you. Just get your own parade. Ride on your own float, you dig?